Jan Wilson was born in a car wash. He would have been singing similar songs to this, like Scott Bull.
All of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. Just keep on trying to no matter. And the science gets done, and you make a new gun for the people who are still alive.
Right now, coming up onto the highway to Regina. This is the highway that John Wilson would have driven on many times to go to and from Regina for his RCMP recruitment. John Wilson. Now, John Wilson wasn't a city police officer. He was an RCMP. But here is the Saskatoon City Police Center. As you can see, there are cop cars everywhere. I smell bacon. If John Wilson had a restaurant, it'd be John's Prime Rib right over there because it has his name in it. John Wilson. If this light goes green, we can get a better look at it. John Wilson. Here we go. John's Prime Rib. Pretty good food there, I must say. Right there is the Vimy War Monument. John Wilson tried to enroll in that war that monument came from. John Wilson. And right there is a very old church that John Wilson may have went to at some point in time in his life. But he wasn't a very holy man, as we know, because he killed his wife, so that could be questionable. John Wilson. We are coming up on 2nd Avenue in Saskatoon here. Back when John Wilson was around, this in fact was a, what's it called again? Train car road. Thus the angle parking in the intensely wide road. John Wilson may have ridden a train down this road at one point in time in his life. And if he had Starbucks, he would have got it there. This is where the old train station used to be in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, planet Earth. This is where John Wilson, this is where John Wilson would have caught many trains to go to Blaine Lake, PA, and Regina to meet his wee little girl, Jessie. Yep, that's right, it was his wee little girl. That used to be a train station, folks. If John Wilson would have went to see the Fast and the Furious 3, he would have went to see it here at the Galaxy Theater in Saskatoon. John Wilson. We're right now coming up to the old metal bridge in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, planet Earth. This is a bridge that John Wilson would have most likely crossed multiple times when he lived in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. As you can see, it's very old and possibly falling apart as we speak. You'll be lucky to make it across alive, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh. Yep. Great view of the Earth there, Saskatoon. And we made it across. I am amazed that held up under the weight of this intense board. John Wilson. Here's the official Saskatoon RCMP Detachment Center for Saskatoon. There's the RCMP cop car. If Sergeant John Wilson was still alive, he would be located here by possibility. And there's some more cop cars over there, RCMP cars. John Wilson. Right there's a culvert in the ditch. That is similar to the one that Polly Wilson would have been buried underneath.
Here to our left is a house. John Wilson probably lived at one at some point of his life. John Wilson.
If John Wilson was to buy a pre-owned vehicle at the Ford dealership, he could possibly buy it here. There's a Shelby Mustang.
Here we are, mighty combo. Ain't you beautiful sight? Beautiful sight. Combo, nothing gonna get my way. Roll this trucking combo across the USA. Combo.
Wilson was singing to Taylor Swift, it would sound like this.
Till the night goes on, doesn't he know that I've had him memorized for so long? He
John
sees
Wilson.
everything black and white, never did no nobody see him cry. I don't let nobody see me wishing he wasn't mine. I could tell you his favorite color's green. He loves to argue. Born on